Love is blind, friendship closes its eyes. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Enjoy life, this is not a dress rehearsal. The doer alone learneth. Whenever I climb, I am followed by a dog called ego. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The lonely one offers his hand too quickly to whomever he encounters. You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Love your enemies because they bring out the best in you. Without music, life would be a mistake. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth, because they don't want their illusions destroyed. One repays a teacher badly, if one always remains nothing but a pupil. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. The mother of excess is not joy, but joylessness. Invisible threads are the strongest ties. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. There will always be rocks in the road ahead of us, they will be stumbling blocks or stepping stones. It all depends on how you use them. Man is the only animal that must be encouraged to live. A politician divides mankind into two classes, tools and enemies. There's no defense against stupidity. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. They muddy the water to make it seem deep. He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. Is it better to outmonster the monster, or to be quietly devoured? In loneliness, the lonely one eats himself. In a crowd, the many eat him. Now choose. The most common lie is that which one lies to himself. Lying to others is relatively an exception. You have your way, I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. Man is the cruelest animal. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. Anyone who has declared someone else to be an idiot, a bad apple, is annoyed when it turns out in the end that he isn't. The true man wants two things, danger and play. For that reason he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything. The tree that would grow to heaven must send its roots to hell. and we should consider every day lost, on which we have not danced at least once. I was in darkness, but I took 3 steps and found myself in paradise. The first step was a good thought, the second, a good word, and the third, a good deed. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. There are no facts, only interpretations. Hope in reality is the worst of all evils, because it prolongs the torments of man. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier and simpler. When marrying, ask yourself this question: do you believe that you will be able to converse well with this person into your old age? Everything else in marriage is transitory. In every real man a child is hidden that wants to play. Fear is the mother of morality. The best weapon against an enemy is another enemy. One should die proudly when it is no longer possible to live proudly. Women are considered deep. Why? Because one can never discover any bottom to them. Women are not even shallow. That which is done out of love is always beyond good and evil. After coming into contact with a religious man, I always feel I must wash my hands. But I need solitude, which is to say, recovery, return to myself, the breath of a free, light, playful air. Silence is worse. All truths that are kept silent become poisonous. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations and epochs, it is the rule. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew if you have not first become ashes? If a woman desires to have sex, she will always find it. Is man merely a mistake of God's? Or God merely a mistake of man? Faith, not wanting to know what the truth is. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. There are 2 different types of people in the world, those who want to know and those who want to believe. Convictions are more dangerous enemies of truths than lies. A thought, even a possibility, can shatter and transform us. It is hard enough to remember my opinions, without also remembering my reasons for them. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living creatures. The world is beautiful, but has a disease called man.